Hello students, welcome to Online Study for You, one-step solution for all your placement needs. So today we have different topics in our agenda for this video. The first one is, as you notice from our thumbnail only, that is thesis NQT results date. Yes, so today in this video we are going to share thesis NQT results date. Then for those students who missed this thesis NQT should not worry because we have solution for them in this video. Also, we'll be telling you how to check NQT results when it will be out on the day. And the TCS has shared some job opportunity with students at Chroma. So we will be telling you how to apply for that job. Without wasting much time, let's move ahead to know what are the results date. So students, as you can see, the TCS NQT October 2020 results will be announced on 10th of November. This is what we have get to know from some of our sources in TCS. Okay, so the date could be also possible that it's announced on 9th only, or it could be 11th, but it must be around this date only between 9 to 11th, right? And we have got to know that results processing is in progress. It means our test has been marked. So the results are being calculated, and of course, they'll be checking for plagiarism as well if you have done anything. So students, I think you should now start preparing for the thesis interview, because what I think that once the results will be announced from 9 to 11th, any date, then I believe with the next week they will have their interviews. Like we can expect interviews from 15th or 16th, and any day you can have yours, right? So it's better to start now, because at that time what will happen at if you get only 1 or 2 days, then that days are required only for revising, right? Because what we have got to know that in several interviews which are taking place either for Infosys, Hexaware, Cognizant, Capgemini, Hashdin, etc. So what's happening, it's apart from what the subjects you have mentioned in your interest, still they will surely ask. If you are from CSC background, they will surely ask for data structures, software engineering, software development lifecycle, okay, some very basics of computer network, right? Database management system. Okay, so these things, even if you're not mentioning, they will ask, but not from TOC or compiler design, that won't, but whatever else I mentioned, they will ask for sure. So please start practicing now, and please comment down if you want some material from ourselves. I'll be very happy to upload videos and help you out for TCS interview videos. I've also created Cognizant and Infosys videos also, interview videos. So please write down in comment section if you want, so that I can get to know that what you actually desire for. So I'll make video for that also, and will upload in YouTube. Okay, so now let's move to our next slide. Okay, so those students, I think many students have missed NQT because of the platform they shared, all that DRC, IRC we had, and lot of things happened in the last 2 weeks. So students, no worries, because as you can see here, there was a lot of internet, some problem was from thesis also, but what we got to know after what, that many students had problem in their system only, like they were unable to block their internet defender. Some thought that it won't create any problem, and uh, let their antivirus turn on, or some missed turning it off. Okay, so some hardware software problem, and some were unable to apply completely. What many students did, it happened with many, that they applied for step one, that is they applied for NQT, but did not register in TCS Next portal, which was the step two and was mandatory step, right? So no problem for those students, because we'll be sharing you the solution for this problem. It also happened with many, that they mistakenly applied for subject NQT. Many of our students of mechanical and civil background, what they did, of even of electrical background, what they did, that they mistakenly applied for subject NQT, right? But actually they did not want it, but since they saw somewhere from any PDF was there from where they were copying, and mistakenly applied, but they did not want. Now we actually don't know that if someone has applied for NQT, so they will be mandatory considering it or not. But if though, then they will be in trouble, because they were not much known about those programming concepts. But another thing is also important, that TCS will only consider them who has opted for subject NQT, right? Means those coding questions, MCQs and those. So this is also something which we will get to know only when the results of this NQT will be announced. And also some students missed due to some emergency, because as you know, in this pandemic time, anyone can, anyone's home, there could be any sudden emergency or any relative. So many students missed due to those reasons also. Okay, so here is the solution, that NQT will be again organized in month of January next year. Yes, so we could expect TCS NQT again, but in mid or very end of January 2021, right? And I would also like to tell you that TCS NQT will be actually conducted every 3 months. In our previous videos also of NQT, if you are a regular subscriber, then you are already knowing it. This is not a new news for you, that TCS is going to organize this NQT examinations now every 3 months, because not only they are hiring from this NQT marks, but several other companies will be also taking these marks in regard and will be hiring from this test. So that's why I don't, I'm not sure that in Jan 2020 again TCS will be available, but this exam will be again there, and there will be a lot of companies which will be hiring, and this will be become similar to e-litmus and MCAT examinations or CoCubes examination, where we apply, and then there are several companies who take consider those marks and take our interview. So students, don't worry. In January, it's very soon again. It's just 2.5 months, and you can apply again. So what I can suggest you that you can start practicing, because already the questions are available everywhere. Whatever the questions were asked, right? So you can practice on those, and hopefully you will crack it next time. Okay. So now the question comes that, okay, results is going to announce from 9 to 11th of November. That's great. But how do we check results? How do we get to know about it? So there are two things, NQT dashboard or email. The first thing is TCS has said that they will mail us once they are completed with this all marking of students, how much they have scored in TCS NQT. So they will mail us with our results. That result has been announced. But still, I don't think that the result will be available on the email. Where it will be available, I'm going to tell you. Where you have to go is NQT dashboard. Now don't worry, because I'm going to take you through all the steps how to go to NQT dashboard and check your results. So what you need to do in Google, you have to just type learning.tcsionhub.in. Simple, no space in between. Just type learning.tcsionhub.in, and then when you will click on search, you will land on this page. Okay. Now what I will suggest is, rather than typing or searching here in Google bar, you can just type it. There is a URL bar here also. Let me just take a highlighter, because I'll be requiring it again. So here somewhere is URL bar is also there, which you know. So if you write this there, then the website will be open directly. But if you write this way, then what you have to do, you have to click on this one. Okay. Now clicking on this one, you will land here. This is TCS Ion homepage. Now what you need to do is, you have to type here something which is NQT, because it is TCS Ion Hub. So you will search here NQT, and after searching and clicking on this search bar, okay, here it is. Then you will get this only one means search result, which is TCS National Qualifier Test. As you can see, assessments that gives a valid credible score. So these things are given. Then you have to click on this. By simply clicking on this, you will land on this page, right? Here you can see that it's given that 20 test dates are 24 to 28. Although many students had the exam on, I think, 29th or 13th also. Don't know why they have not mentioned this. Then registration closed, we all know, because test is completed, and they already gave sample test. We also uploaded video for this if you have seen. Then what here you have to do, you have to log in here. When you will log in here, you will go to a page. There will be a page. Okay, since I am not having an account for this, neither I have applied for NQT, so I cannot help with that. So you will get a page like this, and here there will be two options. One will be your profile, and next will be here it will be written NQT score. This is available even now, although your score is not inside that column, but NQT score, this that heading is still there, and if you click on it, it will show that the results will be very soon declared. So you can practice also this second option, NQT score. Here you will click, and then you will get to the results if when declared. Otherwise, you will get to see that results will be soon declared message. Okay. So TCS yesterday sent emails to some of the students. Some also mentioned that they have not received email. I don't know why so, but they mentioned 3 job profiles. First one for TCS itself, how to apply. So we have already applied for it. Don't worry that what to do. You have already applied, so don't worry for that. Second one was for Chroma, and third one was for Titan. For Titan, there were only 3 job profile mentioned there. One was for, 2 were for Karigar, and third one was for I think some talent acquisition team like HR team. So I don't think that you have to work with those two. So Titan one, the option was is not, means I don't know why they introduced that because it's of no use. So I'll be taking you through how to apply for this Chroma, because there was no option actually that for which profile and where should we click or how should we apply. So I will be taking you through. They have given this email, sorry, link, and this is not limited to only TCS NQT students. So even if you are not an NQT student, you can go through this link, right? It is simple: https://www.chroma.com/career dash opportunities. Please mark that there is no space after this dash, so you don't also please use. There was less of space, that's why I've written it here, right? There no space after this dash, uh, between dash and O. Then after going to this, please type in that URL bar only. Don't type on Google bar. So you will land here. What you have to do after coming here, you have to click on current openings. Okay. After clicking on current opening, you will land on this page where you can see it is written current openings, career opportunities, contact details, and talent acquisition teams. Or you can say this is the HR team. Now, what you have to do, there is no option actually for apply on or apply now for this profile. There are not even profiles given. But what you have to do, you have to note down the email of your location of city, which is mentioned. So suppose you are from Rajasthan, like me, then you will note down jatin.saini@chroma.com, right? And if you are from Haryana somewhere, okay, then you can do here. Also, if you see your state name twice, like I'm seeing UP here also in Viren Pratap Singh also, and I'm seeing UP here also. So you can, yeah, send to both of them, right? So how you will write, what to send, those things I'm going to tell you. Don't worry, because this video comprises of complete details, not just the details from above. Right. So here you can also wrote down this Western South. You can also get on the website even. So these are links for, you can take a screenshot for it. Okay. Then what to do actually after you have noted down the emails from way in which you have to send the email. Okay. So the subject line will contain, insert subject line that matches the job position or provides details of what you can offer. Right. So I prefer you writing as I'm a fresher seeking software engineer, software developer, or if you are good at testing, software testing, this role. Okay, in subject line, you can write like this. Whatever you can discuss with your friend also, you can ask your faculty, right? College faculty. Then email body, in the email body, which is main body, we have to write everything. You have to write like this. I will suggest that you write here, you can directly write here, sir, or hi, sir, you can write in this way also. Not required you write it as dear sir or respected sir. Those things not required. You could simply write it hi sir or sir. Okay, then comma. My name is whatever your name is, and I am applying for your software engineer or whatever profile that I heard about from your friend or TCS portal. You can even write, and then I have an excellent record of. You can write some of your achievements if you had done some internship or some projects. You have some experience of team working with team as a team member, or you had been a team leader. You can write those things here, and how you could be beneficial for your company and why you are the best candidate. I expect that you all have prepared an answer for this HR question, that why should I hire you, why you are the best candidate, or are you the best candidate. So all the reply which you have prepared, you can write it here, but in optimum manner, small or as small as possible. Then you have to attach your resume or CV here, and you have to also mention attach please find my resume. Or if you have also uploaded some internship letter or something, you can mention. Otherwise, you can only write attach please find my resume and should you require anything else, or you can write, if you require anything else, do let me know. Okay, and I hope you know that how to attach a file in email. So please attach your CV or resume as well here in PDF format, right? And don't do that you copy all that material of CV and copy paste it in email body only. You have to attach the file, PDF or Word, whatever you feel good. Mostly PDF is uploaded. Then I look forward to discussing further details about this thing. I don't think you have to mention. You can avoid this thing till the here it's good. Attach, please find my resume. Then sincerely, your name, your email address, your contact number. Even if it's already available in your CV, if it's available in your CV or resume, then you can skip it. Otherwise, you can write here because it seems good. But at least I will suggest you write your name here. And if you have not mentioned your email address or contact number in CV, in your curriculum vitae, then you can insert that here also. And also you can mention here your LinkedIn profile link, or the link or your profile account name here also. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this video, because I not only covered some major 4 points, which is of your great interest right now, but also I took you through all the steps, how to check results in the dashboard, or how to write email and completely apply for this Chroma job opportunity which is available. So students, please give me a like if you like this video, and subscribe to this channel. Okay, so here I would like to tell you that we are also available on Instagram and Telegram as well. So for live sessions, giveaways, and quickest updates, even before on YouTube, please subscribe to our Instagram channel. Please join our Telegram channel as well. As I've written here, you can search onlinestudyforyou.placement, and you can find our account there. And on Telegram also, you can see Online Study for You. So please join the group so that you can get quickest updates on any latest news, any latest results or live sessions. And I would ask you to please subscribe to this channel so that whenever I'll be uploading more videos related to several placement activities going on, you can get a notification regarding that. So students, hope you got a lot of details from this video. Thank you.